Hello everyone, it's Livy here. In today's video, I wanted to do a room tour video. I just wanted to do one because I usually binge watch these videos on my own time. I love room tour videos. Specifically, I love like clutter-esque, cutesy, doll or just toy collector realistic rooms. Just because those are my interests, but yeah, I just find them really interesting. I think they say a lot about everyone's personalities and what we love and what we don't like, and just says a lot about oneself when you check out their space. So I really wanted to do one. I'm really excited. I also wanted to note two things before we begin. So our room used to not be a room. It was made into a room. This house, it built this room that was originally just a part of their garage. So it's fully a room. It's, you know, fully done and everything. It will just explain some of the layout personality of it, and just explain, you know, why things are the way they are is because this room used to be this house's garage. Also, I do live with my boyfriend. We rent this room in a house with other housemates, and so I share this room with my boyfriend. It is pretty girly. It has gotten a lot more girly through time. We did live at a apartment before this, and back then I was very like, oh my gosh, it needs to be gender neutral. I can't take it over and make it too girly. I want it to be, you know, our room, and I want him to be happy with it. But as we've started dating longer and longer, it just came obvious with what he would do, and just telling me that he wants my collection at the place that we live together, and he wants me to embrace it. He's the one that's put up all of these floating shelves for me. He really wants me to bring everything I love to the place that we live at, so don't feel bad for him at all. He loves letting me embrace my collection, and it makes me happy because I was missing a lot of this stuff at my parents', but I'm glad I have a lot of my collection here with me now. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I guess a good start would just be our back of our door. Here it is. It's kind of beat up in some areas, as you can see. We'll have to paint over that at some point, maybe with some white paint, but regardless, I just have a few jackets on there. I have an old purse, and my other purses in storage are in that Juicy Couture tote bag. And then just another backpack right there, and some sun hats, and then we have our calendar to the side. Down below that, we actually have our stairs. So we come in and out of our room through stairs. I think that's pretty unique, and also that is the garage door opener. We have another spare that we can use. We don't have to go in our room to open the garage every time, but we just have that there as well. And then to the side right here, I have my pin board. I believe that's what it's called, a pin board, where you just pin things on. I just got a lot of cute... I have the tendency of cutting things out of boxes that I've gotten some collectibles from, and I'll just cut them out and pin them to the board if I really like them. So I have some LPS stuff, I have some Sanrio stuff, I have some Bratz stuff, and just a bunch of little other things. And I believe that was from a fair or a carnival we went to together. Yeah, just a bunch of cute things. And then down below that, I have our bedside table. So I did have to cover our framed picture we have by our bed for obvious privacy reasons, but other than that, this is just pretty much it. We just got our lamp with the mug we like to use for teas and maybe coffees or hot cocos. And then I just have some hair things, and also that sticky note holder that my sister got me. And then down below that is kind of Clutter City. That's kind of our junk drawer. We just have a bunch of things down there that we like to grab for at certain moments. It just looks like we have some coupons, or I just got a bunch of things over there, some pencils and stickers it looks like, or medicine that we'll need at any other point. But other than that, I just have my laptop down there, my Switch, and then right beside that is where we keep our towels. We don't really have like a place for our towels, so we just put them there. We just literally just grab them and go. If we need to clean ourselves off and get in the shower, we just can grab a towel and go. And then I've gotten in the habit recently of just sticking some, looks like, mail and some of my journals on there. And then behind that, I just have like what I like to use for shipping things if I have a trade going or if I'm selling something. And down below our bed is a lot of storage. So we use underneath our bed for storage. That is a life hack that I'll live by. If you're crammed and have limited storage, I would suggest investing in some good storage containers that can fit under your bed. You can just slip things away under there so it's out of mind, out of sight. Right now I have some toys to unbox in other previous videos that I don't know where to put, and so I've just put them right there until I'm able to film the video for them. But anyway, future videos coming up. And then right beside that is our bed. I wanted to give just a full view. Lately, I have been obsessed with our new bedding. We got it recently at a Indian reservation area. It's called Muckleshoot, where I'm from. And basically, you can purchase things, and it's very great quality. I mean, this fabric on the bed is so nice. It is so comfortable. Highly recommend if you're in Washington, Muckleshoot. It was actually a smoke shop, which is really funny because you wouldn't imagine finding bedding at a smoke shop, but it is perfect. I love it so much, and I love how colorful it is. I have a bunch of stuffies on the bed, so I'll just give a view for you to look around. I've gotten all of those cinnamon roll plushies from my boyfriend through different holidays. I have some Squishmallows, as you can see, some Beanie Babies, other Sanrio or Webkins related. I actually got that dolphin, my boyfriend one, at a fair, and it goes perfectly with our bed, I think. Other than that, just on the side of the bed, I have some books over there. That's just where I can charge my phone or read a book if I want at night. And above the bed, I have this floating shelf. Up here is all of my Beanie Baby bears. They're my favorite kind of Beanie Babies. I love them so much. And then I just have 2 Barbie dolls right there. Looks like I have some Hello Kitty Pez dispensers, and I have some My Little Ponies. And then just a random Care Bear little guy. I thought he was too cute to leave behind. But then up there in the corner above our bed is all of the rest of my plushies. Lately I've been getting super back into my love for plushies, especially Webkins. I love my Thai plushies and Beanie Babies and, other things, but Webkins lately has been a must-have, and I've kind of gone back into Squishmallows too, but that's for the most part what's going on here. And then from there, I just have some posters, some Bratz and Hello Kitty posters. And I have another floating shelf right here. It's, I'm trying to use my hand to go as up as possible, but I got rows on rows on rows of LPS on that top shelf. That's where most of my LPS are. I like to dust them pretty often and then rearrange them so that I can see them, throughout different months and just appreciate them for what they are, but that's where most of them are. And then from there, we can start with this one actually right here. I just got a cute little swing shelf for my other jelly cats. I've also been getting into jelly cats lately. I think they're so cute, and I love these two, and I thought they'd be really cute on that swing right there. Up above, I have another floating shelf of mostly lotions, perfumes. I have some candles. I got that cute little Disney princess mailbox. I think that was for some kind of Valentine's thing years ago, but I'm just using it for decoration. I think it's too cute. And then above that, I just have another floating shelf. And up there, I have 2 Jade Bratz dolls. And then I have 2 Monster High dolls in box. The other one is just directly behind the other. But we got that going on. And then we got a Draculaura little figure and all of our movies up there. And then from there is this area. Oh my gosh. So this is a little chaotic, but let me explain what's going on. So over here we have our vacuum and we have our laundry basket. At the top, that's clean. It's actually just a blanket that we had no other room for. I'm kind of a blanket hoarder also, so I didn't have any other place to put it, but I just put it there in the clean basket. And then this is our shoe situation. So yeah, we have a shoe rack in front of our window. We didn't have anywhere else to put it again, but yeah, I think it works. I mean, we keep our shoes together, so you know, it's doing its job. And then down here, I actually have another LPS box to unbox for another video. And then I have an LPS house. And then I got my plants back here on the windowsill. That cactus is going nuts. I think I had it rotated the other way for too long, and now it's like fully backwards. So I turned it around and hopefully it'll go towards the light some more. But yeah, and then over there is just some other decorations. And then just right next to that, I have my boyfriend's closet right here. He has all of his clothes in these ones, and he has some more up here. And then we have our lava lamp right there. We have his little turtle guy. And then this is actually mine. I'm trying to trade it right now. I didn't know where else to put it, but if you would be interested in trading for this guy, hit me up on Instagram. But regardless, and then I just have some more jackets up here that he wasn't using the space for, so I went ahead and put those up. This is where I keep my clothes in. And above that is our TV. Just, you know, your typical TV. Yeah, it's pretty big. Above that, though, I have one of my favorite floating shelves. Over there, we have his piggy bank, and then I have some LPS restaurants, and I believe the pink one's a bakery, though. And then I have some more LPS up there with them. But then next to all that is again a little clutter city. I'm gonna start down and then go up and explain everything. But down here, obviously, as you can see, is a dog bed. This is where our dog sleeps with us at night or just lounges around throughout the day. Next to that, we have our wrapping paper. And on that wall, I have a cinnamon roll thing. It just came with something that I got from my mom, and it looks like an ID holder, which is cool if I ever need one. And then I got this lanyard with all of the pins I got from Disneyland when I went in middle school. And then this handbag is from my grandma for, I believe, Christmas, like 2 years ago. And then over here I have my boyfriend's sock basket, and then above that I have a bunch of gifts. Soon I'll be going over to my parents to celebrate a bunch of our birthdays, so those are all of the presents ready to go. It's not usually this insanely crazy, so I just wanted to explain all of that going on. But what you can see from right over here is some blankets. I have more blankets. I have some crafting stuff right over here. And then I have some folders where we like to divide, you know, paperwork for different reasons. And then I have a bunch of jewelry making stuff right there. I have a custom I recently made. I'll have to show you guys in an upcoming video her. I'm really excited with how she turned out. And then next to her, I just got a cute little Care Bear. And then above that, I have my jewelry box with some books and some more LPS and little trinkets, some earrings right there. And then above that, we have an organizer. We have my gel pens. We have where some of my music CDs are, or cassette tapes. Just a bunch of different stuff. Me and his kind of all over the place on that shelf right there. And then above that, again, I have a bunch of me and his stuff. Right here, though, is obviously mine. I got all of the LPS I recently got in a house on display right there. I think it turned out really nice and it's super cute. And then I have this right here. So this is actually for my nail polishes, but because I don't have that many, I had some room to display some LPS on there. But yeah, that's that. And from over here, we just have the door to the garage, and then right there, we just have our trash can. Then up here, we have my necklaces, and I have a little cute thing I put on that wall too that came with something, I believe a candle. Thought it was cute. I wanted to put it up and have it under my necklaces. Then right beside that, I have my mirror. And then beside that, I have some flowers from bouquets my boyfriend has bought me, and one of those things hanging are mine, two of those things hanging are his. Just got some random things, honestly. And I'm gonna avoid showing what's on this top shelf of this other bookshelf, just because it's pretty private, and I just wouldn't know how to edit or censor things. I don't know. I'm a baby. I'm a noob at this editing stuff, so I'm just gonna skip that and show you guys what's on these last two bookshelves. But basically, this is where I keep my makeup, where I keep some skincare related things. If I want to get ready in my room, I would be able to using some of these products right here. Eyeshadow stuff over here. I got some mascara, eyeliner, lip stuff, some skincare things, or makeup remover right there. And then my makeup brushes right here. A cute little cinnamon roll hand mirror. You gotta have that with my hair brushes. And then below that, I have some more skincare related things and some hair care. Back to where we were with my room. I also wanted to show you guys something, just a side note. I got this adorable purse the other day thrifting. I just wanted to show it off because I don't think I've ever been so obsessed with a purse before. It's a Juicy Couture purse. I decorated it all up already. I got some pepper spray right here, but I have this cute little bell keychain, and then this cute little cinnamon roll keychain. And I just love this purse. I love how it feels wearing. It's very comfortable. And just that I found it thrifting. A Juicy Couture purse. What the heck? Yeah. Obsessed, and I just wanted to show you guys. I don't know. I'm just excited about it. But regardless of that, I wanted to show you guys another overview. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Be sure to check out my Instagram, always linked below. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I had making it, and I'll see you next time. Catch you later.